Now to a mystery in a small southern town. For 25 years, the Ridleys were known as the town recluses.
When a man named Alvin Ridley found himself called to account for his wife's death, it was easy to assume the worst.
So when Virginia Ridley suddenly turned up dead, everyone pretty much assumed Mr. Ridley did her in.
At the time, Ridley was the kind of classic small-town character about whom very little was known, but much was said, and not much of it was good.
That's when Virginia did more talking from the grave than she had in 20 years.
Crazy Alvin was what he was called most of the time. You'd come down to Ringo and he'd be walking around in front of his store, and kids would kind of harass him.
We thought that he had killed her. Since no one knew about it, he probably just buried her on his property.
You know, that crazy Alvin Ridley's murdered his wife.
I picked up the newspaper one day and seen that Alvin Ridley had kept his wife supposedly captive for 20 years in his basement. And then as the days went on, the paper published more stuff.
911, where's your emergency? I think my wife, but is she breathing? I don't think so.
The wife no one in town had seen, much less known, was dead. In June 1998, Ringgold, Georgia native Alvin Ridley was charged with the murder of his wife of 32 years. Before his arrest, Ridley had contacted a few lawyers, but hadn't hired anyone. One of those attorneys was McCracken Poston.
Thomas Green here with Ethical Marketing Service. On the episode today, we have McCracken Poston Jr. McCracken, welcome.
Thank you, Thomas.